Magic Static, Dylan Devine, the Can-Am Experience!
And we are back here on the West Coast Wrestling Connection. Once again, I am Blake Chadwick.
You've always been Blake Chadwick, haven't you?
Joined alongside Morty Lipschitz as it's tag team action yet again. And for the second time in 3 weeks, the Can-Am Experience has returned to the WCWC.
And they're quickly becoming one of my favorite tag teams, along with that man, their manager, Flex McCallion. The man is brilliant.
We know you're a huge fan of Flex McCallion, as whether it be the Heavenly Bodies or whether it be the Can-Am Experience, he is trying to guide a tag team to championship gold, as Dylan Devine and Matt Ecstatic already picked up a win over the Whirlwind Gentlemen.
Yes, they did. And Dylan Devine, I believe, was it last week, had an unfortunate loss. I forget who it was, actually, but I know it was an unfortunate loss, as all losses are unfortunate.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. First from Charlestown, Massachusetts, Mikey O'Shea.
Dylan Devine, of course, losing
his
that
tag
match
team
to
partner,
Adrian Matthews.
Hailing from Bloodhaven, Damian Drake.
And there's Allie Parker yet again. And Morty, I am not sure if you're aware, but it has been signed. Next week, 6-person tag team match, Mikey O'Shea, Damian Drake, and the lovely Allie Parker taking on the tag team champions, the Bonus Boys, as well as Kate Carney. She finally gets her hands on Kate Carney legally in the ring.
What will the outcome be, he asks. What are your prognostications on that one, Blake?
That remains to be seen. We know Kate Carney can get it done in the squared circle. We also know she can lead her team or her man, whoever it might be, to success. And you have to think, Kate Carney might be thinking twice about stepping in there with someone who got the best of her just a week ago.
Well, I'm looking forward to that match. That's next week, he's telling me, right?
It is.
So I should be here then.
It would probably be a good idea.
Can I sit in the audience and watch? Oh, I forgot. I might be getting replaced, you told me last week.
It's still up for debate.
No debate here.
As tag team action set here for the West Coast Wrestling Connection. Remember, next week, episode 150 on this program. As O'Shea and Devine will hook it up. Two of the bigger competitors here in the West Coast Wrestling Connection, but both of them do possess athletic ability. And Devine, not showing a great example of that right there, falling off that middle turnbuckle, face first on the mat. There's a scoop slam by O'Shea. And there's Damian Drake. And he drops a nice double team move after the rotation. Only gets a 1 count, but Mikey O'Shea and Damian Drake look to be on the same page.
106 pounds of Damian Drake is what kept him from making that early pin and a victory.
He's going to perpetually be 106 pounds to you only.
It was 105. Remember, a couple weeks ago I made a mistake, but I corrected it to 106.
And a pair of arm drag takedowns on Matt Ecstatic. And a beautiful head scissors takeover by Drake. And here we go, the double team Irish whip. And beautifully done right there by Drake and O'Shea, 1-2.
But why is the ref allowing double teaming? Isn't that illegal in this sport?
They got it done within 5 seconds.
How? Boy, you count slower than the referees do out here today.
And again, Flex McCallion wants to challenge that 5 seconds.
He should. He has the right.
I'm sure you're going to back that up.
I just did. He has the right.
As Matt Ecstatic utilizes that distraction to take an advantage. Sends O'Shea for a ride, Irish whip reversal, left underneath the clothesline, and Ecstatic with a super kick right to the mush. And down goes O'Shea.
What body part is the mush?
Right in the mouth.
Okay.
As O'Shea looks to be on Dream Street right here, and you cannot discount the athletic ability of Matt Ecstatic. As O'Shea creates an opening now. And will send Ecstatic for a ride, charges into the corner, nobody home. Chest first into that top turnbuckle. And there's a forearm by Ecstatic. Now lighting him up with kicks. And Ecstatic tags in Dylan Devine. Remember Ecstatic from Vancouver, British Columbia, Divine from San Antonio, Texas. That's how they are, the Can-Am Experience. And it could be time for a little poetry in motion.
Oh! Mikey O'Shea felt that one.
And the Can-Am Experience looking for another big win. And there's a near fall. You have to think, Morty, if they do get the win here, like him or hate him, they would be in line for a WCWC Tag Team title shot. And
they should be if they win this match. That'll be wins over a couple of very, very competent teams, and they should get a shot. Unlike the Whirlwinds, who got a shot last week, having lost twice the week before.
As we have been talking for the last few weeks about the tag team depth, really starting to build over the last few weeks and months here at the West Coast Wrestling Connection. A lot of contenders coming from all over.
I think Mikey O'Shea's upset right now. I'm not really sure what happened to make him upset.
As O'Shea, gets raked right in the eyes by Matt Ecstatic, and that swings the tide back to the Can-Am Experience favor. And Flex McCallion making his presence felt in a legal fashion, but nonetheless, that's not legal. Come on now. Turn around, Smiling Dave.
He's too busy trying to figure out how to count to 3 in a proper cadence.
As Mikey O'Shea back to his feet, but desperately looking to make the tag into Damian Drake.
They're lighting up Mikey O'Shea out here, Blake.
As O'Shea attempted to be sent for a ride to the opposite buckle, he puts on the brakes, utilizes that size. O'Shea charges in, but he eats the boot of Ecstatic. Now on that middle turnbuckle, into the outstretched arms of the Irish Juggernaut. And Mikey O'Shea plants him with the spine buster. O'Shea is down. Ecstatic is down. Both men trying to make the tag. Top tag team contendership at stake here on the West Coast Wrestling Connection. And there's the tag to Damian Drake. Dylan Devine comes in as well. But the Midnight Marvel with a series of offense here. And there's the kip up. Drake showing off that athleticism.
Very athletic, Blake.
Comes in, and there's the big splash. And a sling blade. Down goes Dylan Devine. But can Drake capitalize here? Looking out to the fans here of the Jackson Armory, as they would love to see him go to high-risk territory. Measures up Devine, and the corner clothesline. Devine into the center of the ring. Could be time for some swift justice. Here he comes. And I don't believe he got all of it. Makes the cover, and Ecstatic is going to be able to break that up and keep the Can-Am Experience alive.
This is a slobber knocker, as they call it here in the Northwest, Blake. A slobber knocker.
O'Shea is in. As he's on the outside with Ecstatic, the two legal men in the center of the ring, and Damian Drake and Dylan Devine. And Devine with the jawbreaker. Creates an opening there. And there's a clothesline. And he could be looking for that divine shine.
I think he's looking for his ab wheel.
As Allie Parker looks to intercept that ab wheel. Flex McCallion. Those muscles don't do him so good right there. Inside cradle, 1, 2, 3, and Drake and O'Shea get the win.
Here is the matchup, Damian Drake and Mikey O'Shea.
So Mikey O'Shea and Damian Drake pick up the big win. Allie Parker there to raise their hands.
With interference by Allie Parker. You saw that. But as clear as day.
No.
She
cut off Flex McCallion.
You tell me I don't see what you see. You're not seeing what I'm seeing. She purposely interfered in that match.
Nonetheless, we are now 7 days away from a 6-person tag team match. The Irish Juggernaut, the Midnight Marvel, and Allie Parker will join up to take on the tag team champions, the Bonus Boys, and Kate Carney. Crazy 6-man action coming up next week. As they celebrate the win, now let's head to the back as Christy Olsen is standing by with the Wrecking Crew.